Hello everyone. In this video we will be talking about list layouts and personalized list and what's the difference between these two. This is a question which is always asked by new ServiceNow admins because they are often confused in these terminologies. I will clear up these doubts today. We will discuss both of them and then what is the difference and we will see it in ServiceNow as well. First, the list layout. In list layout, admins can configure a list to choose which columns appear in a list, create list views, and create fields on table on the views. So you see some of the keywords here. Only admins can change the list layout, and these changes are made on the views. And this is applicable to all of the users in your ServiceNow system. Let's go ahead and configure a list layout in default view in ServiceNow. I'm in my ServiceNow instance and I will type incident.list to go to the list of the incidents. And here, if I click on this icon and then click on views, you can see default view is selected. There are other views which are available here. This depends on the role which you have in your ServiceNow instance. We will go ahead and modify this default view. For that, you have to right click on any of the headers, click on configure, then go to list layout. Once I click on list layout, you would be able to see this screen and you would see the default view is selected. This means you are making changes in the default view. If you want to make changes in some other view, you can click on this drop down and select that view. Now we will add subcategory to this view and I will move it up, and we will add another column problem so that we can see in the list view if there are any problems which are attached or linked to this incident ticket. So we added two new columns, problem and subcategory. I will save this and you would see now the subcategory and the problem columns are available in the default view. As discussed earlier, this change will take effect for all the users. Let's try to log in as some other user, maybe ITIL user. I will impersonate as ITIL user now and we will open the same list view there. For opening the list view, I will click on all. I will type incident.list and you would see here problem and subcategory fields are available here as well. So this change has been made across all the platform and in the default view. So whosoever will be using default view will be able to see these changes. Next is personalized list. In this, a user can configure a list to choose which columns appear in the list for a specific user. So that means if a user is making any changes on the list view, so he or she only would be able to see those changes because as the name suggests, it would be applicable only to the logged in user. Let's quickly see that in ServiceNow. I'm in ServiceNow again and I'm logged in as same user ITIL user, and to personalize a list I will click on this gear icon or personalized list and maybe I will add active column at the bottom and created by due date, duration. So I have added multiple columns here and I will click on OK. And as soon as the screen reloads, you would see all these columns have been added at the last. Now, this ITIL user made these changes using personalized list, so it should not affect any other users as well. Let's quickly go ahead and test that. I will end my impersonation and log in back as ServiceNow admin and I will go back to the list view of incidents. I will type here incident.list and if I scroll to the right, you would see none of the columns have been added to this user. Or Nobody else would be able to see those columns because that has been done through personalized list. And personalized list can be used by any other user, but admins can go and modify the list layout, which will affect all the users. So this is the difference between these two terminologies. Next is when to use list layout or personalized list. So if your audience is everyone on the platform, that means you want to change the list for all the users, you can use list layout. But if you want to do it for some specific user, you can ask them to personalize their list. Next is administration. List layout can be modified only by the ServiceNow admins, whereas personalized list can be done by an individual who has the rights to see that list view. Finally, we have impact. Changes made to list layout will affect all the users. However, if there are any changes which are made on personalized list view, it will be impacting only the current logged in user. I hope you have understood the difference between list layout and personalized list. If this video helped you, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And thanks for watching the video till the end.